TGIS. Thank goodness it's Saturday. Wicked improv. So today was a bummer. Yeah, I'm fucking burned the fuck out. So tomorrow I'll just be able to chill for the most part. Might hang with my cousin. So we got the car jump started this morning. I moved it and I went to start it up when I got home just now, and nope, no luck. Which means fucking the battery's toast. I don't know. It's been one fucking thing after another. So I need that. On the plus side, those fucking jackoffs who I owe money to, they never debited my account, so I have that monies, but they're harassing me already. They're like, rah, 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 rah. And I was like, but I already fucking authorized the payment. I don't know why you didn't take the money, but I didn't say anything. I just figured I'd wait it out over the weekend. I'd pay off my loan, take out another one, and then fucking call them. Can you dance the La Bamba? Well, it's kind of a mess today, but made it through more or less. Gave some girl my one of my leathers because she's been going through a rough time. She's out there waiting for the bus. She was cold. Really had a t-shirt, so I was like, let's give her my leather. Felt bad. She's been going through it out there a lot, so. I'm trying hard not to be myself. I'm trying hard not to be I'm trying hard not to be myself. But nothing comes from mind. All it is if you made anything that I'm trying real hard not to be myself. I'm trying real hard not to be myself. I'm trying hard not to be myself. I'm trying real hard not to be myself. I'm trying real hard, yeah. I'm trying real hard not to be by myself. Something like that. I just ripped off one of our old riffs. Can you rip off your own riff? I was thinking of that chorus. It doesn't work. Somewhere in there. All right. I'm gonna walk back out of the fog. I just gotta, make it through the week again. It's always just making it through. Another day goes by. I think that's it. That wasn't it. Hello, Housey. Oh, hi. I was just talking about how burnout I am. Oh, welcome. No, Monday should be fun. Got some stuff lined up, but right now I'm just venting about whatever and stuff. I guess I was like, woo, almost lost it today. Almost lost it. I was in some streams earlier. I was watching Deconverted Man stream about some Professor Dave debate, some guy, I don't know, he's like super famous Christian or something. And then I went back like later and Mark Reed was reviewing the same video and I was like, okay, that's fine. But, yeah, I don't know. I was like, this seems like, yeah. Is what it is. I was trying to remember this one song, but I couldn't remember the riff. I was almost there. Funky little groove there. What's up? The deal for real. The deal for real. Free love and free jams on a Saturday evening. I'm talking to a couple peeps up on the Facebook dating I'm talking to now. So yeah, starting off slowly, but it's cool people, cool vibes. Just on there, just trying to And then there was this other one. She was at the bus stop. We got on the same bus when I was coming back, and I was over there because I was looking at her. She sat down and stuff, and she looked at me. I caught her looking at me, and I was like, okay, nice looking girl. And I come out, do my thing, I punch out, and I come back to the stop, and I'm just there waiting for the bus like everybody else. And and I was just kind of standing there for a minute. I caught her looking at me too, and I was like, okay. And so I kind of slowly walked over and I approached the bench. I set my stuff down, and I kind of stood there for a minute, and I hesitated, and then I sat down, and I sat there for a minute. I looked over a couple of times, and then finally, the third time, we made eye contact. And so she initiated the conversation. It's just small talk. And then I was like, I lost it. I didn't have anywhere to go with it. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, oh well, it's just basic, just get information, like I was like, it was probably a good place where I could have segued into conversation if I could have thought of something to say, but I couldn't think of anything to say. And then we get on the bus, and to make it worse, okay, yeah, she had her stuff in her seat, but I could have sat across the aisle from her at least because that seat was open, but I didn't. I sat a couple rows up. So I was like, well, I don't want to be staring because that's awkward. And then I caught myself. I kept looking back. And then I caught her looking at me again too. And I was like, shit, I should have sat up there and tried to talk to her. I don't know. It's just but yeah, I just ended up playing some chess. So, yeah. As per usual, avoidance. It's all about avoidance over here. I love people. I avoid them like the plague. While my guitar gently weeps. Take 2. Because we're beetles, man. Ha, 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 ha. They're water beetles. They're not cockroaches. They're water beetles. Oh my god, there's cockroaches everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. There are down. They're down there. They're around. You gotta watch out for those little fucking suckers. They will fucking try to hitch a ride home. You're just like, get them off me. Get them off me. Have you ever seen Joe's Apartment? It's kind of like that. Yeah. Good fucking movie, by the way. So try to do better tomorrow and stuff, and I don't know things. I feel like it needs something. This E string it needs something. It's not quite there. I don't like the what do you call that, intonation? I don't have any words. Same bus at the same time, anytime soon. Okay, we right. Went back for the bus stop story. Oh no. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it seemed like an acceptable amount of contact, but I've never seen her before, so I don't know if I'll be seeing her again. So yeah, it was kind of like that. Did I miss the opportunity? I don't know. Like it's possible, but Saturday night's pretty rare, so I'm thinking probably not. It may have just passed me by, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll see her again. Yeah, because like I didn't want to be creepy, but like exchanging glances. Okay, yeah. But it did seem like the door was open for more conversation, and I kind of fucking just, I fucking, yeah. I'm socially inept. That's what it is. I think I'd say, hello, how are you? Can't think of words when I want to. So I sit there quietly with a stupid look on my face because I'm socially inept. But I can carry a tune, sort of, almost, maybe a little bit. But no, yeah, it's original, I guess. No, I'm just playing what I feel right now. A little bit, yeah. I'm terrible. I haven't practiced in forever. Like, yeah, other than this, like me over here in the dark room with an acoustic guitar. I'm supposed to play on Monday with my band proper, one of them, and yeah, I got like 2 hours, meat and potatoes. Just go in there, like, all right, we're gonna do this, and I know, because my drummer likes to party, so he's gonna be wanting to fucking drink, and I'm gonna be like, I have 2 hours, I'm gonna be a fucking music Nazi, get it right, and then it never works out that way. Occasionally, we'll just have like a good one-offer, and then we'll get a new tune out of it. So, yeah. That's when I start to get the juice from the other musicians in the room. Oh yes, yes. I know most of my regulars that do get. Yeah, I don't know, showing you. So people don't think I'm like responding to. If they watch it back, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is he talking to?" No. um, yeah. No, I know most of my regulars that work around there, but it's possible she's a newbie, which would be cool. Might be an opportunity. I don't know. I just like I try to see opportunities everywhere. I try not to miss opportunities anymore because I miss so many fucking opportunities. Just so much hesitation and self doubt and just not doing shit. Fucking avoidance. Like I'm avoiding people all the time. But actually, like, I really, really try hard to interact with people, but it just doesn't go the way that I like think it should go, or like I perceive it in my mind. Like, and then I actually show up for the conversation. It's just like, oh, I feel really awkward now. Yeah, I feel really, yeah, okay. I'm just not gonna say anything at this point. I'm just gonna stand here and listen. And most of the time with a goofy half-ass smile on my face, but people can tell when I'm disinterested because I cannot fake a smile well, and so I will just kind of look at them with like this glazed over, like, yeah, every word you're saying is going right in one ear and out the other because I don't give a fuck. I don't care about what you're talking about right now. Just it's not registering. Like I hear the words you're saying coming out of your mouth, but no. Yes, yes. Goofy people tonight. I appreciate the optimism. I will definitely try to turn it. I mean, it's a learning experience. In hindsight, reflection, it's always, learning. It's like, okay, what I could have done differently, what I might do differently next time. And then like because I have trouble reading social cues. So I try to like look at those social cues and be like, oh no, it wasn't like it's not like that weird situation where you like look at somebody and they're like fucking vacant off in the distance or something. Like, no, she exchanged the glance with me. So like, okay. So I can read that a little bit. So, it's hard to see sometimes, looking for it. But once you catch it, it's like, okay, all right. So we got a little room there. She's interested too. doesn't mean, it is what it is. But, interest is interest, I think. Or, who knows what people's motivations are. I don't know what people's fucking motivations are. Obviously. No, where's it? Somewhere in there. Damn, I had it. Almost had it. My flashlight turned off. I'm really hung up on that A right now. I like that. That's... Oh. You read it back and not forward again, so you're still listening to me in the past. I love it. No, that's great. I'm just rambling nonsense. And that's just fine. It's like, not super serious. It's Saturday. I'm smoking some the very last bit of my vape here. Oh, it's clogged. Damn it, Jim. Can't suck it through. Oh, hold on. Where's this fucking thing? I think there's a roach in the drawer. It smelled fucking really decent in here when I came in. So I don't know. Some people have proposed to me. Maybe I should quit smoking marijuana for a while. They might have a point. I don't know. Oh, that's so much better though. I don't know. Fucking pothead hippie at heart, I guess. Hard to fucking break those old habits. Yeah, that's all original melodies, Halsey. I mean, as original as melody, I'm not like fucking Mozart or something over here, like compositions or something. But yeah, this just like I just think stuff up, just plays in my head all the time. It's like why I became a musician. I just always had music fucking playing in my head all the time. So should have hung out at Camp G-May. I don't know where that is. Nice. Camp G-May. I don't know. Smoke two joints in the morning, smoke two joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints, down in peace, 2 in the time before. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. No, that's not me. That's the Toys, and Sublime did it. It's the most popular version. But we actually do a version of that song in my other band, but it's slightly different. It's a little bit different. We kind of do our own thing with it. Yeah, it's fun. So, but yeah, I don't usually sing that one while I play it. It's kind of difficult. A little difficult. I don't know. I mean, it's easier if you have the bass to back you up. But marriage? No. Fuck. Yeah, I could. I. Oh, I'm, I'm so confused right now. I've never been married though. Yeah, I feel like pot does help me focus. It helps me like, because I will tend to just like go off on a bunch of fucking tangents and like, I, like when I was at school, man, like I would breeze through fucking schoolwork, like if we were reading in class, we had to do like say like 5 pages, you know, like everybody else would be reading, and I'm done with the reading, I've done the fucking questionnaire, and then I'm like over here like, hey, you can't see my physical gym, but yeah, I'm like moving around because I don't want to wait for you to finish. Why would I wait for you to finish? I'm no, I don't. Here, let me just give you the answers. Okay, no, you don't want the answers. Oh, all right, all right. Is that? Oh, it's not allowed. Okay. Here, I'll just discreetly no. Would you like to see my paper? But then, like I had one teacher who, in the third grade, she would actually let me get up and pace in the back of the class. But I had to go to the back of the class, or I could go like right outside the room, like right outside the back door. And oh, no. I have been proposed to for marriage, but no, I don't. I don't do marriage. I don't believe in marriage, which is one of the deal breakers for a lot of people being in a relationship with me because I don't believe in the institution of marriage. I think it's fucking shite. And I'm like, I'll like, I would sooner get your fucking name tattooed on my forehead than go into a church and be betrothed or whatever the fuck the ceremony, like the whole thing and the legal binding. I'm like, no, it's easier to blot your name off of my forehead than to get a fucking divorce. So no, I'm good. My ex and I had proposed having a ceremony where we actually got rings tattooed on our fingers, and we'd be hung like from those fucking those like hanging hooks, like fucking through your skin, where they actually like put hooks through you and then like suspend you for a while and then get tattooed. But yeah, the relationship was pretty much that painful anyway, so we don't, why would we have to go through the ceremony? I mean, like, we've already done this shit. So, no, I mean, it had its moments, but, I know. Yeah, I totally missed it. See, it's the delayed reaction. Side chat jokes can be time sensitive. Oh no, no, not me. I live in a suspended animation, my own space time. I'm here to reframe the paradigm. We're gonna. This is my brand of fun. Sometimes I guess, or it's something like that. I got. Oh no, this is not good. I have. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over here. Shit. I don't have alcohol is what I don't have. And by that I mean like rubbing alcohol because I got fucking weed stuff concentrate on my fingers now. Okay. Forgot what I was doing here. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. Avoidance. Like, I'm like here with you. But this is like, I'm avoiding people. Like I walked past the bar, I saw some guy I knew, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going, buddy?" And he was like, "How are you?" And I just didn't stop. I just kept walking, because I don't want to talk to people at the bar. I know. I can't. I mean, I used to do that pretty frequently, but yeah, I don't know. The world has changed a lot, man, and I don't know. Every time my bandmates are like, "We should book a show," and I'm like, "Yeah." See, I have a different idea of what we should be doing, our direction and stuff. Like no, the music is good as long as But do we have like, are we motivated to like, if we're gonna go play a show, like, are we gonna go and put on a performance, or are we gonna go and have a few tall boys and get smashed and hopefully get our equipment out of there in one piece? Because I feel like I've had this experience before, and yeah, it wasn't really what I was going for. Maybe the success of our actual groupage here, the thing we were trying to actually achieve, it wasn't just like going to fucking play for a bunch of drunks. I mean, the drunks are cool, whatever. They pay their fair share, but like I want to be playing for the kids, man. Like I want to be putting on a good fucking energetic show that attracts young people, and they're like, yeah, it's not all about fucking going to play for free beer anymore. I'm over that shit. I'm totally over it. Oh yeah, the hooks, like, oh yeah, you that's something you're never ever going to forget. If you've been fucking I've never done it before, but I can just say, like, and I've been into piercing and different. It's something you were never going to forget, ever in your life. It's intentionally traumatizing yourself, body and mind. Um, Being social or acting social? No, I'm playing the part at all times. Like that's me always playing the part. I think, I don't know. I'm not sure who the real me really is. Like, I know what I really think and I really believe, but I don't really know how I'm supposed to act, or like, sometimes, I feel like I'm always putting on a fucking mask to go out in public because, this fucking guy over here, his head's like just somewhere in outer space. That's what I mean. Like, I could be trying to have a conversation with you and have a fucking song playing in my head, and I'm like, this song right here, and then it's like, if I can't take it and act in that moment and just go and let out my creativity, then I'm sitting there like trapped in a prison. My prison is, and it's pleasant enough being around other people, but sometimes they inhibit you, but they're also like influencing and inspiring you. You're actually like drawing inspiration from this person. You're like, hey, what you just said, I could just go write a song about that right now, but you're still talking and I'm expected to respond to you, and all I'm like, do 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 do, and that's the brain. I don't know. I don't know how. And then sometimes it just shuts off. It just goes complete fucking darkness, and it's like I'm in fucking stasis mode or something. Hello, let me try to navigate this social situation. There's something on your face. Oh, that's your nose. Oh, I'm sorry. I I what were we talking about? Oh, your mother. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sure she. Oh, you don't get along with your mother? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I have difficulties with my mother as well. Therapy. We need therapy. You almost fainted when you got a piercing? Oh no. Um, I've never had that. I've been pierced professionally once. I've pierced myself on a couple of occasions. Um, but usually they're minor, just the ear. Um, and anyway, yeah, I wanted to get. I'm allergic to a lot of metals, so it's not conducive for me. I used to play music every day. Music was my life, and I'd play it every day. And now I get to play maybe 2 or 3 times a week on average. And that's usually just by myself. Like, and I used to practice with my band. Um, well, each of my respective bands once a week. So it'd be on Sundays and Mondays. I would have band practice with two different groups. But we haven't played in 2 months now. With I haven't played with either. I don't know about them. World started spinning. Everything lost its dimension, flattened, it all went sideways. I feel like I know that from somewhere. Waiting for something. I'm always waiting for something. It's like the big long now. Um, I don't know what I expected. Well, I had grand expectations early on, for sure. I had very different vision of the future when I was 15 years old versus where I am now and where I thought I'd be. Well, I thought I'd be dead already, and I would have done all these great things, and I didn't accomplish any of it, and I'm still just dying very slowly, to my chagrin, because I was like, I thought I did enough damage, but apparently no. You could do a lot more damage to a human body and still get by. So now I've got to live with that. But it was like okay, it's like, live fast, die young, all that good stuff. But no, no, it didn't work out, and now I'm kind of like, well, I've got my kids and they're getting older and I want to see what they do and, kind of be around for them. So, not so much with the dying young part, I'll stay around for a while. I don't want to live to be geriatric, I think if you live to the state where you end up becoming like an infant again, then you've kind of like, yeah, just exhausted your purpose. So, go out at your peak. I like that rule, wherever that is, but I don't think I've hit it yet. So, oh, the eyebrow. Yes, I wanted one of those. Yeah, I could see that too, because that's going to be like, you can't control it. There's going to be blood, right? Like, so that probably happens, and then you're like, I don't know. I can only imagine. Oh, yeah. 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 So, as far as the relationship with time, I, I think I can relate to that because I don't feel like when people like talk about the version of the self where you're like, are you the same person that you were? I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like almost like the same person that I was, like, and so I don't know, because I have weird relationships with people. So people who, have known me my whole life will try to talk to me about things that happened when I was younger, like I don't know that they happen. And I'm like, for me, that was literally like yesterday, like in a sense, like in some weird sense, like, no, but for them, they're like, you remember that one time, like way back when? And I was like, oh, yeah, yeah, I remember June 4th, but I don't know the date, I'm just like, but but relatively, I'm like, oh yes, I remember that like it was yesterday. And they're like, but no, do you really remember it? I don't think that you do. And it's like, are you like always questioning me with that shit? And I'm just like, no, I'm pretty sure I probably remember it better than you do. I think, but I don't know. Everything is just one big long day with interruptions of being asleep. There is no day and night or things that feel like days. That's okay. That's a bit. Ooh, that sounds kind of creepy. Oh no. Yeah, oh gosh. Taking a breath. I think it's like when I look back at like those parts of my life that were like very structured and regimented, like the school years or anything like that, like the pattern is that I'm always trying to escape the regimen, you know, like, and so that's where it seemed like to me like there's always like somebody knocking at my door at 10 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm just but I didn't care like about anything involving like I didn't want to graduate, I didn't want to get a job, I didn't want to do any of that. It just did not matter to me. And so I went about my business as if society, you know, like did not fucking exist. Like, yeah, you guys are just living in my world, and I'm just like, and I got by pretty well for a while with that. But I remember having people like reaching out to me, like, hey, bro, like, I understand that you got this other shit you do, but if you don't show up for work again, this Friday, you might get fired. And I'm like, really? That's interesting. Well, we'll see what happens then. And then I would just not show up for work on Friday, or I'd show up late for work on Friday, and you know, it, it took them a long fucking time to fire me. When they finally fired me, it wasn't even for that. It was because I came through and I took a cheesecake out of the fridge while I was staying in the hotel. I was in my fucking pajamas. I was fucking tweaked out of my brain. And then they finally shit canned me. Because, they went into the room and found a bunch of sex toys, and fucking, drug paraphernalia. But it took them that long. So I'm like, yeah, what's the worst thing? They gonna fire me? I don't. Yeah, maybe. I whatever. You know. But no, no, that's it was a different time. It was a different place. I was a different person back then. I don't do this anymore. Uh, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your face. There's this guy. He comes by. He's just got tattoos all over his face, and I was like, I used to want. Oh no, what happened? What? Wrong comment. There's this guy, and he comes by with these fucking tattoos on his face. I was like, I used to want like, well, I still want a couple tattoos like on or around my face area, but this guy, he's got the shittiest fucking weird fuck, just shit on his face. It's like across his cheek. And I'm like, and like when you look at him, you're just like, that's not symmetrical. That's my first thought. Like this is not symmetrical, sir. Okay, no, like the teardrop thing. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck's on this page. Some weird fucking shit. It's got weird shit all over. Morning and out to school. Mother says you're gonna work next year. Qualifications is the golden rule. Money just pieces of paper. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean you're not lazy. Just because you're going forwards doesn't mean I'm going backwards. Part, then you'll get the job. Last year's trousers and school shoes. This sun is a buyer's market. You can afford, so you can choose. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because you're going forward doesn't mean I'm going backwards. 'Cause you're closing in the army school. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I come to see in the land of the free. Something to root for the chosen few. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because you're dressed like this doesn't mean I'm a communist. 21, you're on top of the scrap heap. 16, you were top of your class. All they taught you at school was how to be a good worker. The system has failed you, don't fail yourself. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean that I'm lazy. Just because you're going forwards doesn't mean I'm going backwards. That was Billy Bragg. I'm going to. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to read comments. Do you think that it was possibly not wanting to fit the mold or possibly depression? Yes. Yeah. Well, both. Yeah. I mean, because I always thought that I was like supposed to do something else, other than what people do, because I'm not really like other people, but that's whatever. Like people don't really like care about that. They just want you to like conform to society and be somewhat normal, or like be weird on your own time. Just pretend that you're normal, and that's what that's what you have to do to survive, I guess. And, I don't know. Yeah, 2.5 years is a good run. It's like I've been in the same industry for a while, but I've gone from company to company to company, and yeah, it's like that's part of how I survive. It's just moving around, trying to just adapt to new situations and stuff. Thank you. I think if you were talking about the song I did, it's Billy Bragg. To have or to have not, and yeah, I love that song. It's one of my faves. Also like the Lars Fredriksson and the Bastards version. they do a really great job. So I recommend checking that out. So tonight we dance. Dancing with myself. Oh, 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 oh. What's this? How? Oh my goodness. I'm just full of surprises tonight. There's my other 2 lighters. Now I have 3 lighters. It's amazing. I was like, where did they go? Oh, they were in this fucking jacket I was wearing earlier. They were in this jacket I was wearing earlier. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. So, what did we learn today? Nothing. I didn't learn a fucking. Well, I mean, I learned a bit about Halsey, so that's nice. But other than that, I learned that I hesitate a lot. And, wait, I already knew that. I already kind of knew that, and then, yeah, I'm just kind of burnt out, and so take tomorrow one step at a time, and probably try and clear some of this fog out of my brain, and go home for a little bit at some point because I need to spend some time at home. And then, Monday, I'll be, all over the place. Got therapy, gotta do the show, gotta hit the train, do practice, get the train back, and then start all over again. So that's my plan. Game plan. That's You don't know your potential? See, that surprised me because you seem like a very confident person. So, but only knowing you online. So, but I know it's silly. Yeah, it is an adventure of its own to test your limitations and find out where you can go. And I think you're probably capable of more than what you anticipate. Oh yes, I've always wanted to do that, like film scores. Yeah, if you know anybody, send them my way. I'm like, I don't have the equipment to record right now. Like I do shitty live recordings, but no, I'm trying to rebuild my factory. It's taking some time, but actually, I did get some pretty decent recordings in with Tobin and Kendra over there. I just have to finish up the vocal parts, but we'll get there. I suppose it'd be best that I end the stream soon because, going on an hour of me rambling and playing whatever weird shit I'm playing over here with the guitar and get up and do things in the morning. And even though it's my day off, I mean, it is Sunday, it's the day of rest. It's his holy day of rest, right? I what am I doing on Monday? Oh yeah. Very special. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to shift gears on Monday or attempt to. I have a couple of things I want to read, and then I'm going to try and find a video. I don't know if there's any videos on this subject, but I know there's definitely some literature. Oh, see, that looks like shit. I don't like avoidance behaviors are any behaviors people use to escape or distract themselves from difficult thoughts, feelings, and situations. This can look like avoiding new job opportunities, career advancements, relationships, social situations, recreational activities, and family get-togethers. Nope. Not today. Not today. Oh yeah, you've come to the right place. All the ladies love to hang out here. I have original material. I've forgotten it, but I'll remember it eventually. at some point. I have like a bunch of notebooks in a box down here. I just haven't unpacked it. So once I get it to my new place, we can focus on that. Ah, yes, looking for love in all the right places. The deal for real, you know where it's at. Halsey, got a mission to learn this software called Logic Pro. I can look that up. I probably, yeah, I'm pretty good at learning that shit fast. So I learned how to use Pro Tools by myself. So it's like fucking owner's manual. I don't care. No. Good night to y'all, and I thank you for coming and hanging out. And hopefully we'll be seeing you again shortly. And as I always say, because I always say the same thing at the end of every stream, uh, be well and be kind and stay trusty. And you know, smoke some weed for me. All right. Hey, this is where I end stream. End stream. What number am I waiting for? Okay, do it now. Good night.